Hello, architects. Yes. So in order to cut out the sides, I'm going to use my elevation drawing. Yes, all these drawings we've done are going to be useful. But I also need to change it up a little bit because I've got a lot going on. The elevations show me a lot more details than maybe I need. So I need to trim these down. I'm going to be actually cutting some of the roof off because I know part of the roof is going to sit on top. It's going to be a separate piece. So I want to cut out the sheets that are just going to be on the side view, that are going to be standing vertically. So sorry, Baba Yaga House. I'm going to cut off these feet. Now you may choose to do your floors in two separate pieces. I know not everyone is doing an extensive elevation drawing. You might just be doing, the front view or something like that. You don't have to do all of it for this project. But in case it's helpful, you can do a full elevation drawing. I'm going to be cutting off a lot of this extra stuff, which again will be added on top when I add the roof. Yeah, and I get to go in and check out, okay, this is a roof piece that's going to be sitting at a slant. I don't need to be cutting that, so I'm going to cut this off. Only anything that's going to be a wall. But it includes this bay window because I might want to build in some of that. I'm not certain yet. Okay. So even though a lot of this is going to be window and I'm going to be cutting this out, I want to cut this as one gigantic piece. And again, the door, everything is going to be kind of cut out. I even have a patio, porch kind of stuff, details. I'll be cutting this out. But I do want a piece of wall that's going to be this size. That's why I'm making a pattern from my own pattern. Oh, the feet all by themselves. Okay, now I'm not going to get rid of this. I want to keep this for if I want to cut out this roof detailing. I like this bird thing happening on top. I'll probably add that to my model. So I'm going to keep this for later. Again, this is all stuff you can just stash in your envelope to use for later. I don't want to get rid of anything unless I know I don't need it. But again, these are photocopies, so I can always make another copy. All right. So next we will move on to cutting out our pieces. Ms. Harms here. I'm going to show you how to cut out your exterior walls. All right. Now, you may do your walls as one long piece and flange the corners. That's an option. You may choose to do separate pieces. It's up to you, how you want it to go, how you want it to flow. If you have enough work done where you've actually created the sides as well, you can actually make one big piece and just flange the sides. All right, architects, so I have my elevations that I have simplified into one big piece. You may choose to do each side piece by piece, but I want to kind of do a flange at each of these corners. It's gonna be a little easier for me. And I think it'll look nice and clean if I do it that way. So, time to put it on my paper. All right, architects, so I have taken my paper version, my elevations, and cut out all the fenestration. That's windows and doors, anything that I want to have cut out in my model. Now, I've got some pretty fancy fenestrations going on up in here. So this was, it was interesting. I made a few changes, actually. I made this center one smaller. I think for the model, I really just want a stronger, sturdier base for my window. So my next objective will be to transfer all of this onto my model, just like I did before. So now that I have a pattern, I can just go in and trace. You can also do a carbon transfer. So I'll show you how to do that in the next video. Either one is just fine.